Greetings, everyone. Well, I know it's Christmas time, but I want to speak with you about something that we're going to be doing in the spring. You know, it was just about a year ago that the Lord called me to start a new phase of ministry called Daughters of the Dawn. And it's been an exciting year, and just watching the Daughters of the Dawn develop. And, you know, what he said to me last year was that he is coming to lift the veil off the face of the bride. You know, there's been many veils put on the bride. Some she's put on by herself. And it was time to lift the veils so that he can raise that veil and have face-to-face communication with her, face-to-face intimacy with his bride. And we're talking men and women. It is the bride of Christ. But what he's called me to do is to raise up a company of women, to bring them into a place of maturity, and that they would bring the good news with power. Now, I want to read Psalms 68, verse 11. I'm reading out of Bob's Amplified Bible, and he has this marked, circled in red. The Lord gives the word of power. The women who bear and publish the news are a great host. And you see, that's what the Lord has been preparing his women for, is to come forth in power. They are not second-class citizens. They are right up there. God did not just leave Adam to be all by himself. He brought Eve to be his helpmate. So the women are coming forth in power, and he wants them for bridal intimacy. That's why we called this conference Daughters of the Dawn, Lifting the Veil to Bridal Intimacy. So if you would like to be a part of this great undertaking, the meetings will be at the Gathering Church in Moravian Falls, and it's in West Meadows. It will be Friday, March the 3rd, and Saturday, March the 4th, and then we will conclude Sunday morning on the 5th. Now, you know, the Lord was, I was asked to do the conference there. Pastor David White asked me about having the conference, and he gave me some dates, and so I prayed about when we should have the conference there. And the Lord woke me up and he said to me, "When is Purim?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, Lord, sometime in the spring." This was several months ago. So when I looked it up, it's March the 6th. And I thought, what a perfect time to have the conference there, especially, you know, because it's mostly women. But it's the Esther's coming forth. It's like the king is extending his scepter to his bride, and she's coming forth in power. And what is he offering them? Okay, the king said, you know, up to half the kingdom, but our king gives us the whole kingdom. So we're going to have, of course, you get to hear me, myself, my son Lynn Coast, and then Etienne Blom from South Africa, and Brandon Pena from San Antonio. He will be there also. And if you would like to come, we need you to register. Go to daughtersofthedawn.org to register. It's $52. And, you know, the youth at the church, they're going to provide lunch for us. We're going to start like 9:30 in the morning and break probably around 12:30 for an hour. So you don't have to run into town. You can stay right there. The kids are going to provide lunch for us, and you can pay there, and I think it's $8. And then we will break around 3:30 in the afternoon and come back at 7. But it's going to be an action-packed time. Our last conference, it was life-changing. Okay, we are not going to live stream it. But you want to be a part of this. It's a monumental thing what the Lord is doing with his bride. Women, it's time for you to come forth. Okay, so remember, register at daughtersofthedawn.org, and we hope to see you Moravian Falls in March. Be blessed.